First of all, we're going to go into a yoga sequence. So sinking the elbow inside the leading leg, rotating around, coming back into your hamstring there for stretch, rising up, holding that lunge position, nice and stable, and then rotating around the leading leg. And then you're going to repeat on the other side as well. So stretching that back leg as far back as you can, sinking the elbow in, inside there, rotating around, and then hand planted on the outside of the foot, heel up, get the hamstring stretched there, foot comes back just past the thumbs, rise, hold, and rotate over. So into the next one, we're going to do a knee tuck into a walking lunge. So keeping the position there for the lunge at 90 and 90 with the front leg and back leg. You don't have to do a calf raise. That's optional there if you want to add a little bit more balance into the exercise. Squat walks, so parallel legs, think of the railroads, heel to toe going forwards and then toe to heel backwards, holding a nice squat position. Lateral shuffle, so transitioning our weight from side to side. So keeping the feet on the ground is key, don't let them collapse in. And then just that nice stretch in that straight leg from side to side as well. And finally, we're going to go into the last one, our walkouts. Think of stretching out as far as it can. Keeping the core quite strong there as well. And think of tucking the tailbone under you when you're doing this one. Trying to let your back sink. And then obviously going forward and then back as well. So we're just going to do the 6 in total there. So going into the main workout, today we're going to do dumbbell squat. Okay, so squatting down as steep as you can with 2 dumbbells. Think of pushing your feet into the ground and driving the knees out as well and the torso upright. Push-ups. So elbows about 45 degrees there. Tuck the tailbone under you, keeping that core strong and that flat back. I'm going to go into a single leg Romanian deadlift. So we're going to have a weight there as a counterweight. Think of pushing that foot into the ground. And so as we hinge over, I want to think of utilize the hamstring and don't let the hips open up too much. Keep the hips closed as a cue to use there and to think of. Okay, so the single leg glute raises, think of pushing through your foot on the ground, driving through the glutes and pushing that leg up as high as you can and also keeping the core strong. For the cable rows, you can do this seated or on a machine and think of pulling back off your back and your shoulder blades. And finally, the stir the pot. So on a Swiss ball, holding that plank position, rotating the ball around and around, keeping that strong flat back position. For the mobility, I'm going to go into the butterfly stretch. So holding that for 30 seconds, keeping the torso upright. Going into thread the needle. So with the thread the needle, think of threading the arm through as far as you can and then slowly rotating out to the side. So thread it through. Yeah, take your time here. It's a mobility one for your thoracic spine. So with the figure 4 pose, the first way, the easier way is holding the like so and then pushing the knee away from you, and a slightly more harder version, you bring the knee in and you push and pull both knees. The hip opener one here, so you think of sinking your body down as low as you can. The foot is planted on the ground and you drive the knee outwards. Yeah, and you sink your body down. And so you hold that position with the foot in the knee position and you can simply rotate the body around. So you're creating mobility around the leg that is stable there. And you obviously would do this on both sides. So holding the leg, the foot down, push it, drive the knee out, and then rotate the body around different positions there to create a bit more mobility in the hips. And then lastly, just going into the foam rolling. Going through the lower body here, going through the hamstrings, rolling the glutes, quadriceps as well. And we'd also apply this for the upper body as well.